Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my first Lorcana deck guide slash gameplay slash video. If you don't know anything about me, I'm kind of just an overall gamer. I've been top 50 in quite a few games, mostly FPS games. But I have hit masters in Legend of Runeterra, which is a card game, teamfight tactics, multiple sets since I started playing. And I was legend in Hearthstone when, I mean, probably close to 10 years ago now. I think I was in grade 9. I would just play it on my phone. But anyway, yeah, I plan to start playing Lorcana, making Lorcana content. I think this game's great. And yeah, today I'm going to be playing a Steel Amethyst control deck. I just started playing Lorcana a few days ago, and you're going to watch me rank up through bronze to silver, which in this game silver is not actually silver, it seems like, because like I think the top 15, or sorry, the 25 through 15, I think they're in gold. So on the game, so silver's not actually silver. Anyway, though, this is the deck list. Admittedly, this is not my deck list. This is a list that I found online. But I know like the back of my hand. I think it's a good list. I consider changing some things. But that's really going to depend on the meta. Most of those things I was considering were dropping a mirror and dropping a pocket watch to play 4 1-drops. I think in maybe a super aggro meta, that could definitely be a consideration. I've also had a few games where I get 2 mirrors in my hand early, and it kind of just feels like really bad because I mean they're both uninkable, and it kind of it feels like 2 dead cards in my hand, especially when I need to put on some like board pressure, which sometimes depending on the matchup, sometimes you need to do. But yeah, we're gonna go through 5 games here. All I honestly think were played pretty well by me. There's maybe one misplay in the first game. It would just take some more consideration. But other than that, I think they were all played pretty well. And I think for the average card game player, you could definitely learn something. I'm still learning the game as well, but really just taking my fundamentals from other games, mostly Legends of Runeterra, and applying them to this game. And it's a great game. I can't wait to play some more, keep playing, hopefully get my hands on some cards in real life, go to some tournaments, and yeah, I'll see you in the video. Makes it even harder because you can't see the colors you're playing against. Like now this is good. Now like this is nice. Like we got a great curve going on here. I'm kicking the magic mirror because there's no turn I really want to play it. I'm also gonna kick the Elsa because I mean you could consider keeping Elsa here because you have so many. I think I'm just gonna kick the magic mirror, keep the Elsa. But it's like, I don't want to ink any of these cards because this is my curve, right? I'm going to kick both. Cool. So I'm going to drop one of these Erics. Play this. I like this better, right? Because, I mean, the Elsa's a dead card in my hand for 8 turns. And then what happens if I draw another one? It's just continuously awkward. I'm gonna ink the queen. Here. I'm gonna quest because it's a Lilo. So he's more than welcome to trade into me. Yeah, it's interesting to consider because now, what if I don't draw an Elsa? Got the Simba, which is exactly why we play these cards, because they deal with Simba perfectly. Like now we are way ahead. We're way ahead. Got no board. He's quested for 2. Simba dealt with. We can deal with another Simba. They don't have any pings, so us being low on health here doesn't matter. Unless they're the steel version, which then it could matter. But yeah, I'm gonna think one of these and play my tank and just keep good board control here. I don't think we really need to develop more than this. We have 5 damage on the board in the sense that, okay, this is nice. Can't use the smash. Like obviously we have more than 5 damage on the board, but we combine 3 and 2. More so what I was saying. Do I really need to? I'm gonna get think this thing here. Okay. If he quests, my Jafar will have 4 attack next turn. So I'm good. And then this is interesting. I'm not gonna quest with these because it's weird. Like I don't want him to quest with Cusco, but also I don't want to lose my 3 damage. And I'll have a Jafar that can deal with it. So he's not even gonna quest. That's interesting. And yeah, I'm just in the driver's seat basically. I'm gonna get my queen on board. I want to keep the. I'm more than fine with just singing this with the tank again. Okay, now I get the big tank, and honestly, game looks pretty over. I'm gonna ink the smash to play queen. Doesn't feel amazing, like you want to keep the smash, but press with Jafar. For some reason he wants to hit into this. My tank does the 1 extra damage. And honestly, I don't think he's gonna. I mean, if he wants to hit into them, he can go ahead, and then I'll just trade it out. Now imagine if we kept the Elsa in our hand. Now we're sitting on 3 Elsas. Is that even bad? He did quest. He double quested. And now we get unlucky. We don't get our inkable. Thank God we have a small tank on the board. So let's think about this. Obviously, I'm gonna hit this with Jafar. I could draw a card first. Then it trades in, but I mean it's gonna do the damage anyway. I'll draw a card. Okay, we get an Elsa. So now I'm gonna hit into this. And I'm gonna hit into this. And I'm going to shift into this. Do my damage. Honestly, maybe it's better not to shift. It's better to play the Elsa and then wait. Not sure. But I mean, I have complete board control. I have a big tank on the board. I'm gonna ink this Elsa just so I can keep gaining mana. I'm not even sure what this card does. You may play a character with 5 cost or less for free. How much does that cost? Oh. He can't play the game, apparently. Yeah, there we go. That was good. Kept them under control. Okay, so we're... I'm gonna... This is... What I have... Mulligan. Okay. I mean, we kick one of each, right? Keep the pocket watch? I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping the pocket watch. It's a turn 3 play if we don't get a turn 3 card, and it's inkable, you know. Pick one of everything else. If you obviously if you know your matchup, maybe you do keep 2 hooks. This is kind of weird because I want to keep all of these cards, and I think I'd rather Maleficent on 3 than pocket watch on 3. Mostly because I have a 1 and 2 cost already, and they do 3 damage. So it's not like, hopefully I'm not in a position where I need to rush. If I don't have a 1 and 2 drop, it is actually really... I'd have to think about it more. You could definitely consider keeping the pocket watch if you don't have a 1 and 2 drop. So this is Ruby Amethyst. Cringe. It's all good. All good, don't sweat it. Obviously can't quest into this. Mickey's. I mean that we don't care about that. Think Jafar. Draw a card. One, 2 queens. We kind of have to play around to be prepared, right? Versus Cauldron. We do run Beast in this deck. It's so tough because I already feel like I'm in a losing position, right? Like he's got Cauldron, he's gonna get Be Prepared. I don't necessarily know how to deal with this. Got Shield of Virtue as well. And I get an uninkable card, so I kind of have to sing with this, which is not, I mean, it's not bad whatsoever, because then the Gashian is forced to trade into it. Hopefully I get something inkable here. I get a, I guess we kind of have to ink the queen. And I play my Magic Mirror. And yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm not gonna, I don't want to give Gashian the choice in attacking my Prince Eric. So I'm not going to quest with him. I don't even know if questing with Prince Eric is right anyway, because you only get 1 damage on. I guess like getting 1 damage on isn't bad because I have Tinkerbell in my hand. He's forced to trade into that. We like that. Hopefully I get an inkable here. Kicks the Maui. I get an Elsa. The kind of unfortunate we can't play that, but Yeah, these feel like such dead cards in my hand, but like, what's the point of? I mean, they don't have any pings, right? So I guess I get my free one lore. Sure. Yeah, because of Cauldron, like we're just not in a great position. It makes it like so from the other game I play, it's oh, that's not great. I want to draw with the queen because I need something inkable here. I get the beast and a grab your sword. Like, this is so unjustified. It makes me wonder what's better, Cauldron for him or Shield of Virtue? I feel like right now Cauldron's better. Late game Shield's better. Pretty annoying not being able to ink a card here. But I don't really want to ink my other queen. Let me think, how much can we quest for? I'm doing it. Get the Dragonfire. And he's just setting up for be prepared. This is the max I can invest into this. By the way, so I know you don't want to ink your queen, right? But you have to play around the idea that what if you draw a non-inkable, like I just did. Okay, this makes me feel like he does not have Be Prepared. I'm not gonna overdevelop though. I was willing to sacrifice my my big tank to a Be Prepared in order to like it's coming. Gotta be. Yeah. Okay, so he did have it. He just didn't want. That's interesting. All things considered, at this point, I kind of feel like I'm in a good spot. He's used 2 Dragonfires and to Be Prepared. If I could play double Jafar, like if I had an inkable to play double Jafar, I get 4 lore on the board. Hey, well, it's just ink a Jafar, play a Jafar, draw a card. Something's telling me he has another Be Prepared in his hand. I'm cool taking it slow. Yep, there it is. Definitely not about to overdevelop into that. This is so low roll. Like, why do I have 3 of these? And it's like I'm not playing Elsa to play nothing. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I'm not about to play nothing. You know, I need to get some quests on the board. But that hurts a lot. But it's not bad in the sense that my Maleficent, yeah, definitely annoying. Well, the annoying part is I have no way to draw cards. Well, no way to. He's down 2 Be Prepared, 2 Dragonfires. He just used a Maleficent. I don't know. Instead of playing Big Tank last turn, maybe I don't. I have to think about it. I don't really want to. Good. Because now I can play. The reason I need to ink is so now I can play 6 mana, 3 mana. You always draw first when you're in situations where you want to draw. I get a hook and an Ursula. Is there a world where I kind of like playing Hook over Ursula? Like I don't ink. I'm gonna get my cards out here. I get a hook here for 3 damage. I can I quest with this so he trades so I can kill him with my hook. Now he's forced to attack in. And then I trade him. He plays the Rafiki. I was not playing around that. Okay, then I'm gonna play my Elsa. Freeze and freeze. Hit in here just to set up my grab your sword. Quest. Here comes the. I think was that a top deck? So it's always that. I'm always gonna quest this. Draw a card. And ink the Prince Eric. He's got a third Be Prepared in his hand. Oh, there's an Elsa. Play Ursula. Get Pocket Watch. If I quest for this, that puts me at 12. Then I can quest for. Then it puts me at 16. I should be okay. 16. I'm saying short one, but. Oh. I mean, by all means, like, I mean, yeah, go for it. Okay, that's his turn. Tinkerbell. Play my 7-cost card. Into. I don't really know if I want to. I'm down to do this and then get some more card draw in my hand. Kill here. Card comes right back into my hand. And quest. I know I've been sitting on this Elsa for a long time, but I want to get some value out of it. So in a situation where I can play a 3-quest card, like, you know, why not? Or a 3-quest card over my Elsa. I'm considering, like, does he have Be Prepared? How much do I want to develop into this? Obviously, I'm gonna draw my card. I'm at 2, so I'll quest, obviously get to 14. Uh, I don't really have an issue committing Beast here. It lets me draw a card. I mean, if that was the case, I should have drew a card first. That's a misplay on my part. Now I have, if he can't deal with this, then okay, so it is an Elsa. Honestly, just gonna double smash. Draw a card. I have an Ursula now. Ink my watch. Play my other mirror. Quest. And there's the Be Prepared. I think that was from a top deck. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. Unless he can do something else. This should be good. Like even if we didn't draw this beast to get +5 next turn, I'm just in the driver's seat, right? Like I have 2 Elsas in my hand. I'm doing fine. And here, this game, you can really just see. I knew this guy was gonna play Be Prepared. Obviously, his game plan on 7. It's really all about. Yeah, I mean, there's no card in his deck that he would have to go Maleficent into Maleficent into Dragonfire into out like that. I'm sure there is some combination that can somehow slow me down, but then you have to also factor in that I have 2 mirrors on board. I have 14 mana. Even if he does stall me, it's like, yeah, I was winning that. It was a good game. It's really so in this matchup, it is so annoying, but you can't overdevelop. Like as you've seen in this game, there was multiple times where I could have put more value on my board, but against Ruby, you just can't. Especially in situations where you're not even playing around Be Prepared, you're playing around Dragonfire and stuff like that. So I think there was one turn where his Maleficent, I think it destroyed my Beast when the turn before I could have played an Elsa or I could have played an Ursula, but I didn't want to give him that option. I think I misplayed one turn when he went to 9 and then Maleficent ability hit my Tinkerbell, I think. But yeah, I don't know. That was a good game. Okay, so here, honestly, maybe I think it's too greedy to keep Elsa in your hand, and I just fucking draw 2. Like, that is actually beyond cringe. Like, imagine I keep an Elsa and I have 3 dead cards in my hand for 8 turns. Like, even though I know I can shift it out on 6. This is just fucking abysmal. That feels horrible. Like, I was actually considering smash, but the reason why I can't, like, okay, so it's befuddle. The reason why I can't, uh, which means it might be, beast might be important here, but I want to get something out on 3. The reason why I didn't want to keep that is because it's important to get a 1 or 2 drop, right? Like, you want something early just in case you're in an aggro matchup. Like, yeah, obviously having two else's in my hand is really good late game. But you got to make it to the late game, and now I have 3, which is just objectively not good. I need to draw more cards, so I'm gonna have to ink the smash. Question. This character quest, look at the top card in your deck, put it on either the top or bottom. Interesting. Oh, so it is kind of like an aggro style deck. Maybe. Amethyst. Emerald. Interesting. Well, I am just going to draw some cards here. Play Eric, he's just a good card to have on the field. Ink Maleficent, keep our ink going up. He's a good card to have in the field. Really, well, not so much against control, because then he's kind of just sitting there and not doing anything because they don't want to quest. I don't want to quest. He's better late game, but in matchups like these, obviously, yeah, like oh, he hits it, the befuddle. Hmm. I do value board control. He goes with the Cheshire, huh? So I was gonna say, if I got an inkable card, I would. Now he's +4. This is super awkward. Like, I really need an inkable card here to play Eric and Maleficent. But do I ink my queen just to do that? Okay, well, first I'm gonna play this. See if I get an inkable card. I do not. Interesting, but I do get to grab your sword. One, two, three. Like, I want to develop, but also at the same time. I'm not sure if that's correct, but the reason why I think it might be is because no matter what, I have to grab your sword next turn. So I can't play Eric anyway. He trades. Double develop. Oh my god. This is a horrible misplay by him. Like, very, very bad. Like, you have to play around, grab your sword here. Does he for some reason not know I'm steel? Yeah, that is definitely a game-losing play, for sure. But I have 4 elses in my hand. That don't work against that don't work against Cusco. But either way, I'm pretty sure Elsa on top of Elsa on top of Elsa on top of, like, this only worked out because we got the turn 8. Like, if this guy's playing, like, let's say he gets a more high roll opener, like, do we even make it to turn 8? That's why you kick Elsa. Like, obviously I wouldn't kick Elsa if I knew I was in a control matchup. It might even be correct to do it in a control matchup. This is the Cusco that we were kind of worried about. I don't have an inkable card, which is not justified at all whatsoever. And then of course I get the Tinkerbell, the card that I don't want to ink. But it's honestly not a big deal at all. Just because I have 4 elses in my hand. And only because of that. That's fine. Speak quest with the Cusco, no problem. So he has something good going on here, but it's very confident it's not enough. Now I'm trying to think, is it enough? Is it enough? It might be enough. Because now I'm not able to. He quests for 3. He quests for 3. I don't kill this because then he just gets it back. I might still kill that and let him get it back. No matter what, it's always this. But if I go quest for 3, no, I actually do kill this even though he does get it back, because then he can't quest with it next turn, and then I just continuously stun lock him. he'll play his Cusco. And then I'll play my Elsa. He'll quest for 3. I'll quest for 6. Oh, that would have been horrible. Stop that and that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I did the right play by trading in that queen, because now imagine he has a second Cusco on board. He's at 10 right now, and then he goes to 13, and then he would actually be going to 6. If I didn't do that, he'd be going to 13 this turn instead of 10. So there's a second Cusco. And then the Maleficent. And he forfeited. Okay, yeah. So I definitely did that right, because that would have put me at 19. He would have been at 13 instead of this, and then for the next he would have been. Yeah, yeah. That was a game-winning play. Well, probably not. Like I can make trades, but actually maybe. The point is, I made the correct play by trading that, even though I know he's gonna get his Cusco back, and I'm gonna lose my queen. Yeah, good game. Okay. So I kind of like my natural curve I have going on here. I don't have a 2-drop, but that's okay. Get the smash. Honestly, like ideally I don't want to Inca Smash. The 3-mana deal 3, but I have such a good like natural curve. Well, I mean not necessarily. I don't have a true drop, but I guess what I'm trying to say is on turn 3, I would rather play Elsa than do 3 damage, and that is only because I have a Captain Hook. So if he is an aggro deck, I do have some control already. If I did not have a Captain Hook, then I probably keep the Smash, because I need to deal with like a Simba possibly. He just inks and carries on. So I mean, I'm always messing with this. Do I want to ink the Jafar or do I want to ink the Beast? He's steel. I'm not sure what else he is. That version of Hans, well, I guess both versions are usually played in I guess no, he's probably more of a control card. I wish I knew the other color. Okay, so I feel okay about kicking the Beast in this situation now. Um, this doesn't feel great, but Jafar's a really good card in this matchup. I need to play something. And have another one. Just 5 health, enough damage to deal with anything. I can trade, discard my mirror because I don't really want, like, obviously I want to draw cards, but I'm not trying to I can't prioritize card draw right now when I'm in an aggro matchup. I need to get, board control. So I'm going to I'm gonna draw here because there's no way I get 2 uninkables. There almost was a way. I almost shit myself. I'm gonna pick this Elsa so I can play my Jafar beefy unit here. And then I'm going to trade with the Flynn and drop my magic mirror, which is perfectly fine. It's awkward that I have I mean I'm not gonna ink my my Tinkerbell. Yeah, I mean he's got a lot of cards in his hand, but I mean, there's the hook. There's the Hans. So it feels more like kind of a mid-range uh like I really just want to nuke the Hans here, but at the same time I desperately need to develop because I need to get to my bigger cards, and I do have 3 damage on the board. If he uses grab my sword, that does not feel good for me at all. He is steel. If he grab my sword, this is interesting. I'm not sure if this is correct. Admittedly, I'm not sure. The other consideration is I ink. But now, see, his grab your sword is not punishing now. Like I feel like that is correct. Like I just stall 1 turn. Like I lose 1 turn, but he doesn't get to quest for 3. I shouldn't say I lose 1 turn. I'm behind 1 turn, but he doesn't get to quest for 3. His grab your sword is nowhere near as punishing now. That I don't even know if he has it necessarily. See, but now this is weird because now I don't get to play my 5 drop, and I can't go behind 2 turns. There's definitely no way I can do that. Or is there a way? I don't really think there's a way. I could kill this Tinkerbell right now with my Elsa, and then he loses a shift. Wait, why do I have 4 damage? I don't actually have 4 damage. I have 3 damage. I think that's a bug. So I'm just gonna pass my turn. Okay, I did have 3 damage. I'm not in love with my spot. Does he play grab my sword? And no matter what, I need to kill this Flynn. This plays into grab your sword. I'm just trying to. I don't feel like that's okay. I don't know if that's okay. I'm also trying to figure out if this deck even plays grab your sword. Because if you're an aggro deck, why are you even? I mean, no. I mean that. I mean, aggro paladin ran consecration. I never considered that Genie can sing grab your sword. Now I have grab your sword. I want to draw first. And I think I'm actually good to quest with Tink as well, because he can't double trade because I do 4 damage. He can grab your sword trade. Or he can actually trade. I don't know. I'm gonna pass for now. I'll quest after I play Facilier, because then I just get her back, right? There's no point in me questing now if he does trade into it. I mean, I probably just lose anyway, so all this evasive bullshit. I need a second grab your sword. I need a second grab your sword bailout. I just lose the game, I'm pretty sure. Instead of playing Facilier, I need to play... I need to play the queen to increase my odds of getting double grab your sword. That's literally the only way I can win. I think I misplayed because there's a turn where I could have quested with hook, which would have put me at 10. And then if I quested with big tank that turn, I would have been at 12. Which would have let me play Facilier and then go what's this? 5 between this, 7, 10. Plays the Hans. Given my current situation though, I have one. Okay, hold up. Okay, I did not get it. Tinkerbell was another out. It's just +2. And I win the game. Pretty sure. Nice. So either way, the queen play there was correct because if I don't get, like, imagine these two cards are reversed. I top deck my, there we go, GG's. Nice. I feel like that was well played for the most part. I'm trying to think of some ways I could have had lethal on the board earlier because I didn't quest a few turns, but all in all, that was good. Okay, so I mean that's a lot of 3-drops. That's a lot of 3-drops. This is awkward for sure. The one that I do want to play the most though is Maleficent. I'm really looking for, honestly, anything with this. I will keep friends on the other side though. But yeah, looking for some 1-drops, looking for some 2-drops. Got my 2-drop. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Could 1,000,000% could be worse. Maleficent. Here comes the Lilo. Here comes the turn 1 Lilo. Oh, it's a turn 1 Stitch. Okay, that's definitely better. Uh, something is telling me that having 2 smashes instead of an Elsa and a smash is better, but I can't tell. But I do definitely want at least 1 smash. I mean, be our guest into a pass is just beyond good for us. It's weird. Like I don't really want to ink the Eric, but I think I'm going to because I want to play Maleficent. I already have an Eric on board. Like 2 Erics is better than no Eric, but I really just want one way to deal with. Uh, I really just want one way to deal with Simba, and I have that. Like hindsight, I ink the Elsa, but it's fine. When Simba comes down, I mean Elsa's a 2/3. Oh, it's steel. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this changes the game plan a little bit. Because they might have some pings, you know? But I'm fine. I don't know what's better. Because if then they get a free trade, I can trade in. I don't know if that was correct. Because I don't want to overdevelop into grab my sword. Okay, they never got a song, and then the hook comes out. So that trades. That's fine. Hmm. I want to kill this aerial. But but now the hook gets to trade into it. I don't think that was right. No, I don't think that was right at all. Okay, I need to focus up here. I think, well, maybe that was right, because if he has, so I know he didn't draw a song in his hand, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have one. And that just plays around. Grab your sword. Grab my sword. Break. So he comes in with the smash. He comes in with the smash, opting not to trade the Captain Hook. Interesting. Okay, well, if this is the case, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what his out is now. He is the aggro deck. He does have, I mean, he has 0 lore. I'm able to go late. I don't think this is, I think there was some mistakes here. At least, yeah, no, I think it's fair to say there were some mistakes here. Uh, I'm gonna play Jafar and I'm gonna play Mir. I don't, like, there's multiple things here I can ink in my hand. I'm not going to quest either because I'm not afraid of grab your sword, and I'm not, like, yeah, I go late, he doesn't go late, you know? Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I'm not going to play Ursula because if Ursula's, I mean, I don't want to, I'll play Ursula if I have to, but if I played her that turn, I wouldn't have drew a card. Where's the beast for the mirror? I mean, just neither of us feel like playing the game. The only thing I'm worried about is developing both of these is a Tinkerbell into. I'm gonna grab a card first. Because if they want to trade into that, I'm fine with that. I'm actually just gonna thing here, and then I'm gonna play Tink. And if I play Big Tink now, I'd like to play Elsa and Tinkerbell, and then ink the ink probably ink the Eric actually. And that's just because I don't know if this deck runs a whole new world, but if it does, I don't want to have cards in my hand, right? So yeah, I'm pretty fine with this. Like he's just waiting still, but I'm about to pick him off with he's trying to go late. I'm the one that goes late. Now I'm just gonna pick him off with Elsa and Tinkerbell. It's a really good combo. I can exert something, kill it, get a 2 damage ping something else. And he's just gonna play Big Stitch, which might actually just be worth. I'm just gonna kill the Big Stitch because I don't want him to draw cards. So I'm gonna play this. Not yet though. I'm gonna play this first. And then I'm going to shift. And then I'm going to ink so I can activate my pocket watch. And then I'm going to. Oh, I actually didn't. It's not letting. Oh, sorry, I need to do this first. I was like, it's not letting me play. And then I just go like this. Kill the Stitch. Oh, and then there it is. The concede and the rank up. Yeah, this game, out of all these games in this video, this one was probably played the worst by me. I did just step away for about an hour. I was on the phone with my girlfriend. But it wasn't played bad. Like, I know my game plan. I know his game plan. He was playing into my game plan, and I just let it happen. Like, there was a bunch of turns where I didn't quest because I'm not gonna take a bad trade, and my deck is better late game than his is. And as you're about to see, we just had a pretty cool combo here with the Elsa and the Tinkerbell. We were about to wipe everything besides the beast, quest with everything. We had the pocket watch in play. Yeah, I don't know. Not played perfectly, but I wouldn't say it played poorly. Yeah, and that's our rank up to silver. I only started the game a few days ago, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Just using my fundamentals from other card games, transferring it into this game. And yeah, that's hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.